From the Rivers property in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this is Poker Night in America. Hello and welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen. By my side, as always, is Joe Stapleton.
Thank you, Chris. Today's show is a case study in how you can win with any two cards as long as you get super lucky and Jen Tilley's there to pay you off. And we wrap up our in-depth interview with Jen. It's everything you ever wanted to see about Jennifer Tilley that can't be found on Mr. Skin.
Is that website still up and running, by the way? We continue day one here at Rivers Pittsburgh, and the story is Sean Deeb in seat 5. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Sean Deeb is going to need a Netflix documentary to get him out of prison because he is murdering this game.
Poker Night in America brought to you by Kimo Sabi.
I played a lot of hands poorly over the last decade.
And out of all the hands you played in the last decade, where would you rank that one? Like 1,007?
Like 17,000th worth hand I played.
You're like jacked on Red Bull. You're like, I'm ready to go.
Dan Wolf, we will also call him Cletus throughout the night, raises with Queen 9 of Spades. Don't ask why.
You gotta be kidding me that the guy with hair like a lichen is named Wolf. I saw some animals outside with less hair than that guy, and they were actual wolves.
This makes me one for 13 now.
You won 2 hands, the kings and the nines.
No, for calling 3 bets in the past 2 days. I'll let you guys know.
The past 2 days, all the games don't matter for this game.
Okay, well, I'm
those hands are over, buddy.
Over 2.
Aldridge calls, so we're heads up with Alec Torelli and Dave Aldridge.
Torelli's so good in this game.
No more black, okay.
Air for Eldridge, a pair of aces for Torelli on that flop. 1,300 the bet from Torelli.
Top pair, good kicker, makes sense.
A call, for some reason, from Eldridge.
Yeah, it must mean he's gonna try to take it away on the turn or river. Not sure why Torelli's in the tank here. Seems like a pretty easy spot to take another bet, or don't. I guess you could check and try to get a river bet in. Either way, ace-jack is gonna be the best hand here a lot, and your opponent is rarely gonna have much equity.
So Torelli checks, and this would be the opportunity that maybe Eldridge was looking for to bet and steal this pot.
Sean, are we allowed to watch this live stream, or if somebody tells us?
I mean, we've usually been playing not to do it.
Oh,
if you
okay.
get a hand, you like tell someone like,
Okay.
someone
I told
told
my
me.
buddy, I was like, okay, I didn't know that. I'm gonna tell him not to tell me then.
No tell, Sean.
That's what I think
I wasn't
better
gonna text
for it.
anybody, but
what?
just in case.
Maria kept getting hands, I was like bitching at her. She's like, oh, I'm like, stop that. Like, it's just,
No, that's fine.
everyone's got to do it or no one's got to do it. It's just
No, I'm fine with it. I won't.
If it's got to do what or no.
not getting hands texted to them.
Torelli
We take a
calls,
break, or
which
does
is
it play
going to
straight? No, it's
confuse
straight-
Eldridge.
Straight through, right?
Well, it means he's just gonna have to bet again on the river.
Like people texting.
So the question is, now does Torelli bet, or does he check and let Eldridge bet? Well, Torelli does check, so let's see what Eldridge does.
What? They're going to tell you had what?
When you check raised me, I had 9-10. That's what they're gonna tell you.
And what was on the flop?
I don't know. Not 9-10.
Or not a
We know he doesn't like
straight.
folding one pair, so he didn't have a pair.
I did have a gut shot.
Yeah.
And here's the bet from Eldridge. It's 8,500. He's
Yeah.
all in.
It's like
Well, I said
the
Alec
at
was
the
looking
very
at check
last
call, but
minute.
this is one bluff that might get through.
I've been telling people I was invited, but yeah.
Right, yeah.
I think I actually was sick.
Yeah.
And Torelli is going to give it up.
Wow.
Well played, Dave Eldridge.
You guys always know.
Really?
Alec always knows, dude. Look at him over there. Look at him beast.
Yeah, I'm official member. They said I would have to drive the trucks to the next location, but I knew they were just joking. I was an honorary member.
They just want more time with you, Jen. We
Yeah.
all want more time with you.
Yeah.
I want more time with Jen. My VHS copy of Bound is completely worn out.
I was on Johnny Carson back in the 80s is how old I am. And,
Okay, you sat there. I'm sorry.
oh no, that was a different story. No, I told this story at Johnny Carson. I forgot.
I think a random bluff.
Okay, I don't even remember my hand. Did I play this? I guess I did.
I feel so bad that I didn't get that joke that I'm just gonna focus on the poker for the rest of the hand. Jennifer flops up and down.
That's a great, like
We're all young enough, we're like
one-liner to,
Johnny
like,
Carson.
Wait, wait.
change the.
Deeb's got a set of 8, so he's in the lead.
That's funny.
And poor Brady has top pair, top kicker. Sean with 76% of the equity 5 ways.
800 the bet from Deeb, call from Brady.
Tough to get away from TPTK.
And that's a call from Jennifer Tilly. So 5 becomes 3 as we go to the turn.
Jennifer and Matt Brady both pick up flush draws. Brady's the nut flush draw.
He's betting that draw.
Good,
He bets
yourself?
1,800.
Yeah. Did you bag chips in the tournament? Nice, nice. 140, yeah.
Still don't see how Jen can't call.
She does. Over to Sean Deeb.
With Deeb in position, I think there's a chance he raises. He also might figure a raise won't get any folds anyway, and he might want to take the lower variance route, which is to just call.
Probably has chips, right?
I think I have reds in my bag.
There's the call from Deeb.
Hopefully he's sleeping tonight before the
Deeb's in a good spot. Obviously, now he can watch what everyone's going to do after the river comes out. It's a queen.
I've never
So
done.
Tilly
I've
gets
heard
there
good
with her
things.
straight.
Yeah.
But Matt Brady's willing to put in $4,000 here on the river. That's all it'll take there, Tilly. 2 stacks of black.
Call.
He does call.
Makes my price better. Only because you've been playing so much PLO. You can just have ace deuce, ace of hearts, ace 10, ace of hearts. Just bet bigger, probably.
I got a PLO hand.
Great read, Sean. So good. Nice fold.
Sweet.
Oh, sick. That's a sick hand to lose to.
There was a chance I thought she might have had it straight.
Nice hand. I didn't think I was going to win. I didn't think I lost to that hand.
Set of eights.
Great fold, Sean Deeb. Great river, Jennifer
Set of
Tilly.
eights? Wow.
Both Tilly and Eldridge now have a bunch of chips in front of them, which means there's lots of ammo there for them to go to war.
War! More Poker Night in America after this.
Poker Night in America is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Poker Night in America from Rivers in Pittsburgh. Jack Schombacher in the 4 seat is straddling.
It's hard for Jen.
That means Sean Deeb will be first.
But we found a way.
Dave Eldridge, as we move our way around the table.
As he reaches for raising chips with 6-10 suited, would you say he's more a winner or a loser in this game?
I would say he's ultimately a winner, but he is kind of like Sean Deeb. He will have huge swings back and forth. But I think ultimately he's a winning player.
He is a maniac, and he is in big, big trouble because he is up against kings, and all the big hearts are getting folded.
Poker Night in America brought to you by Kimosabi.
I lost your drink, buddy.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
This
I
bag.
have the piece
So
so
Eldridge is calling.
Yeah, I like a
Yeah,
fold
first
there. I
of
think
all,
he should have made like
it's
Crystal Wang and folded.
Jennifer, my wife, just texted me. Says, when I'm not pregnant, I should be on the show. A few glasses of wine, and she could be as entertaining as you.
I'm sure she could.
I always give her a hard time. She's still so mad that she never introduced herself to you at PCA.
I want to meet her.
She was like,
She
she wanted to
sounds
stay in the bathroom. She
Right.
was like, I'm Ellen Deeb's granddaughter.
Oh my
Because then you would have lost.
That would have been cute.
And she was like 6 months pregnant
I
at the
want
time.
to see her, and I want
pregnant-
to
pregnant
see
again?
the
Yeah,
little
having
one.
a kid, congrats.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The other guy's what, like 1.5?
2. There'll be 2 in May.
I was gonna say 1.5. Yeah, 2. Yeah.
And now a raise from Eldridge.
I just.
Well, now that Eldridge has hit top 2 pair, I actually do like this raise.
The people I know are doing
Especially if he thinks Brady's going to have a lot of overpairs. He's going to get paid all the time. And you got to protect a 2 pair.
All in.
Wow, Eldridge got Brady to put all the money in the middle, and a quick call from Dave.
It's a story of a man named Brady who is raising up 2 very cracked up kings. That's all I got.
Well, if that's all you got, all Dave Eldridge got was all of Matt Brady's chips, and he just got those.
He covers. It's okay. He's got enough.
Nice hand there.
Yeah, I guess you could probably call it tilt. I was losing a lot of hands. I was down probably 25K. He had 3-bet me 5 or 6 times. One time I 4-bet light. That hand I just decided to defend 10-6 suited, and obviously just got a gin flop against 2 kings and just got really lucky to win that hand.
Chris, we've got a double straddle.
Are you pot committed?
Sound the alarm.
Are you pot committed on this thing? Or you
Okay, no alarm. It's okay. It's not in the budget this year anyway.
A real.
light or something?
I might pull like one of the most creative business like trades.
Oh, that's
I'm not
exciting.
one of those gin things.
Yeah.
Make it 3 of those hundreds.
Things are getting expensive out there. Torelli makes it 600 with ace-7, and Jennifer Tilly is making it 15.
This is 10 for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to pay for the drink?
No.
Oh,
We just tip them.
What is it?
okay.
6 and then 15.
I'm kind of glad to see that Matt Brady folded. I'd hate to see him get stacked
Yeah, I
3
know.
consecutive hands.
There's also 2 here. Are you
Yep.
sure you got this right?
Hey, Chris, check
I mean,
this
you can
out.
count it, but it looks good. to me.
Wolfman's got cards.
You showing who did
Turn
it?
and seen 500 on the bottom.
Oh, I know. I appreciate it. Everyone's keeping an eye for me. No one likes Matt.
I like Matt.
So Cletus with kings. I'm guessing we're not staying at 1,500.
I saw a werewolf with pocket clangers in his hand.
Nice life, buddy.
All in.
Playing through the streets of poker, it's a raise.
We'll just go ahead and put them all in the middle.
I played this bad.
What?
I played it bad. It's like I pick up hand and I was just playing so bad.
11?
I played it bad.
I played
Such a
it
great
so
line.
bad, but it's like, oh, okay, I'll just like smooth call 15. Like, what does that look like? Or like, oh, I'll just like make it like whatever here. Like, what does that look like? I don't know.
2850.
Oh, I'm so stuck. I'm gonna just call. Oh, you have kings.
We have the
If
wheel
you have
draw.
queens, you're in good shape.
She does have queens.
got it.
She is not in good shape.
Is that you?
No,
Close?
no.
Hard for that to be her.
How about now?
Diamond.
Nope, still not close. How about now?
Why don't I have jacks? Nice hand. All right, how much was it? 11 something? Cletus, you did. You did.
I mean, it could be. It could be like 3s and 5s.
I don't know what she has. I was like, is that you? Is that
10,
you?
5, 3. It's
Is
like,
it
oh.
you? Is it Chris?
All right, you did go with your fast talking.
I don't lie.
bad. What?
Yeah, I'm all. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I had
lie.
queens.
Yeah, a lot of people actually like recently. Somebody told me he's like, man, I don't think you should talk as much when you're in a hand. I think like, I don't think it helps you out.
Sounded like he was trying to get me to call, which I reverse tell that as he's trying to sound like he's getting me to call because he wants me to fold.
She thought maybe I was doing like a reverse tell on her, and then it gets all that meta game levels and this and that. But yeah, I just kind of say stuff.
That's what Cletus does. He creates this little tsunami of, you're like, I don't even know what end is up. I don't know what he's talking about. What? You just want the clamor to go away. Like, stop talking, stop talking.
Yeah, talk quite a bit, whether I'm in a hand or out of a hand. Yeah. There's 3 things you should do each day. You should laugh, cry, and engage in deep thought. If I can make somebody laugh, then I'm kind of making a third of their day. So I just try to make people laugh, I guess.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. It takes 2 to tango. Who's the better dancer? Jen Tilly or Dave Eldridge?
Just let the cards do the talking
Okay.
or dancing. Kind of a mixed metaphor.
So Brady, just sit in the 1C, buddy, and print money on this. You can give me 10% of your action of it.
Choose is
live off it.
probably only like.
There's no way you're printing. It's like you said, super.
No, it might be like a 3% edge or something. It
I don't
could be
think
that-
it's that high.
I don't know.
I don't
I mean,
think it
not
can be
to-
that
All right, so
that high.
Dave Eldridge active again, makes it 400 with
I
ace
mean, think of
queen.
what's the normal number end
And
at,
it looks
like
like he's about to
60?
tango with
So
Jen
you're gonna
Tilly
have
again.
6 combos to 5 combos versus most numbers.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's a valid point.
Calls with ace 5.
It also depends on whether odd or even is a more likely combo in basketball. It has to do something to do with it.
I did see that.
And Dave Eldridge has got the best hand with nothing and the best draw. Jen's got the best optimistic draw, which is running diamonds. Sometimes I like to count that a little bit.
The backdoor draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That's pretty big.
Runner happens
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
pretty big. I think 2 is probably the best
If
number.
it happens to you, it can happen for you.
I wonder if that odd even was each individual team score or the total of the game.
See, Jennifer Tilly, also an optimist. Eldridge can call and try to hit the nuts straight still. He's never drawing dead. And sometimes he's gonna have the best hand already, which he did and does now.
But there's one of those diamonds that you were talking about. So Jen Tilly now has the nut flush draw.
She's actually got a royal draw.
3.
Call from Dave.
This way, if the river's terrible, you can still get away from it.
We're now over 10,000 as we go to the river.
That is a great river for Dave Eldridge. Can check to him. He should be able to value bet this pretty comfortably. Of course, if he doesn't get raised, he's going to throw up in his mouth a little bit.
2,500, the bet from Eldridge.
How can Eldridge always have the best hand? So sick.
See, now I said that Eldridge was going to be in a really bad spot if Jen decided to raise, but after she's sized like that, I don't really think she can. I mean, I get that she's an actress and all, but...
The curiosity is just getting to Jen, and she can't help herself. There's the call. Yuck.
And it's always rough when the most live dude at the table has it.
Nice hand. Eldridge always has the best hand.
Yeah, if she had gone all in on the river or something, I would have folded. But when she checks the river, I know that I have the best hand. But now that there's a 4 straight and a flush, I just know that I just can't bet that much.
It's so anticlimactic.
I'll never run it twice, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, we just wait till the river to get in.
I'm the same way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
I'd rather run it 3 times than
wastes
twice, because
time.
at least someone wins. Like, at least
I agree with
there's-
that more. Yeah.
You know?
But I'm a
You
Twice
can,
is
you
kind
can
of
get me
like...
for 3. You're never getting me for 2.
Yeah, 3's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You can't get hurt, but you could, you know, it's kind of
See,
like...
I believe in just letting the cards take their course. Like, the game wasn't made to run it more than once. You just gotta let the cards take their course. Like, just
Yeah,
let it be how it's supposed to
do
be.
it once,
You know?
but I don't really know. I'm not like that emotional about once, twice, or 3 times. But
It's not something
I could see-
You could run this one 100 times, and Eldridge is going to win 96 of them.
That was the one
and
that
2 are going to be
like,
chops.
you know?
Yeah.
All the nits, like, I want to run twice. Like, yeah, that's so good. Then you have to fish. If so, you never win. Like, you win the first one, you're never going to win the second one.
Twice is kind of anticlimactic, you know.
And now up to 5,700.
And Matt Brady's been getting his lunch eaten today like he's been leaving a Firehouse sub unattended in the break room fridge at the Thunderdome.
Brady folds.
I'm all in.
Good fold.
I was getting in 2 jabs. So
Tilly's all in.
maybe I got saved.
Eldridge calls.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't reload.
Oh, sick. Sorry, I shouldn't take the Jen now.
I feel like, what did you say you
I had
had?
the same hand.
You did? You
Yeah.
told
Well, not the
me
same
I
in
didn't
different
fold?
suits. I
Different
assume.
suits, yeah.
Right.
It's hard, though. That's brutal.
Take back your doll. Your little voodoo doll.
I'm sorry. I truly was trying to help you out.
Right. Wow. Nice
Well, it's because you
hand.
covered its face up. It's not gonna help you out when you just have it
No, it's cold.
blindfolded.
It's covering its mouth so as not to give off any chips.
Oh.
The problem is when I lose chips, I don't want to get the chips back from anybody. I want to get them back from the person that I gave them to. So he's 2 for 2. Like twice he managed to get the better of me. And
Her and I have played a lot of big pots, and I've had really good hands against her a lot of times, so I could definitely understand why she's frustrated, because I blasted her a lot.
All right, well, let's take a glance at the losers like Bobby No Win, Jason Andrew loser, Jennifer Tilty, and Matt Bray D- performance.
And Sean Deeb, oh, somebody's buying tonight. 43,000 in profit. And Dave Eldridge, pretty good session as well at 14,000.
Time for a break, but when we come back, we bring you the dramatic conclusion of Face Up with Jennifer Tilly.
Boom, boom, boom.
You got to replay the entire hand before you're really thinking on the river. And you're starting with all the possible hands that he could have here, and you're funneling them down this way until you get to what you think his hand is.
this looks really exciting, but I have to post this before I get felted. Run it up, Wilhelmine style. You're gonna have to start shopping at Target. No more Louis Vuitton for you.
Poker Night in America is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. Stapes, quick, top 3 favorite Jen Tilly movies. Go.
Liar, Liar, Cult of Chucky, Liar, Liar.
Liar, Liar twice, huh? Nice.
Yeah, the second time I watched it, I got more of the nuance.
Then I would suggest watching our next segment as many times as possible. It's part 2 of our in-depth interview with Poker Night's most popular player. We are Face Up with Jennifer Tilly.
I've always thought this, that I'm a better theater actress than I am a film actress. And I just feel like, well, you know, I'm very big. You can see me from the balconies. Like when we were very young, my mom, we were incredibly poor. I only had one pair of shoes, but she always managed to find money for the theater, the ballet, but we'd be in the very last row. So I was incredibly grateful when an actress would look up and I could see their face, and so I'm always acting to the back row, to, you know, the 7 and 8 year old in the back row. I just want to make sure everybody can see me and everybody can hear me. When I met Phil, I actually met him at the Celebrity Invitational. And Phil came over, he goes, there's that girl I really like. So he came over and he's trying to teach me how to play poker. It's like waving him off, like, I don't need to know how to play poker. I know, got this, okay? I went home and I reached in my pocket and there were all these phone numbers. I went, who are these people? And I threw them away. Then about 4 months later, I went to a poker tournament and Phil was there. He's like, hi, Jennifer, hi. And I was like, oh, there's that guy that likes me. So, so he's sitting behind me the whole time, you know, trying to talk to me while I was playing. And at the end of the night, he goes, how can I get a hold of you? And I go, give me your phone number, I'll call you. And he goes, that's what you said the last time. I was so embarrassed that he was so inconsequential. I didn't even remember giving him that same line. And he goes, tell you what, why don't you give me your phone number? Because it's only 3% you'll call me, but it's 100% I'll call you. And I was so embarrassed, I didn't know what to do. And I gave him my phone number, and I actually gave him my real phone number. But he said later he'd been planning, like, if I ever see that girl again, and she says that to me again, that's what I'm gonna say.
That's it from Rivers for now. Next time, we start a whole new day here with some new and old players. But if you haven't seen them, they're new to you. Or if you're senile.
For more from Poker Night, you can find us at pokernight.com, or you can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch for up-to-date information for full episodes and our unedited live streams. For Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Hansen. Thanks for watching Poker Night in America.
Mashed potatoes. I just got a wicked craving for mashed potatoes. I gotta find some mashed potatoes.
That's right, Eldridge, I'm coming for you. Yes, yes, you. Yes, that's right. You can grow a beard, but you can't hide from me. I'll know it's you. I'm coming, I'm gonna take all your money and I'm gonna take your self-respect.
Poker Night in America is brought to you by Kimosabi.